What's up out there in Yahoo land, YouTube land, wherever the fuck y'all at? Anyway, I watched this video about from intro to the one Asian man. No, what was it? Dear Japan Life or something like that. Asian versus black man. And she was saying how she got some mail talking about how Asian men are better than black men, and then she went on and said, how she's very disappointed in how they even had the nerve to say something like that because she's a black woman and she love black men. So anyway, I was watching it, of course, while sitting in Starbucks, and I got to thinking, the problem between black men and black women is getting serious, but I think the problem can easily be fixed by the men. First of all men, you have to understand that all men did come from black men, and it's evident. Now, some places like this one dude or one lady on one of my videos, so I'm always saying that African studies and stuff is a joke in American universities, and I'm like, okay, whatever, I don't care. The fact remains that it's out there, you just go look. But what a lot of men need to do, and I'm talking about everyone, is men, you have to understand that men are right now on a sliding scale as far as power and all that stuff. And I'm not saying it's supposed to be, how can I say that, dominant over women, but still the fact remains the same that women are actually getting stronger than men. Now, why is that? It could be because a lot of men too busy falling in love with what's between their legs, or they're not satisfied with the woman they're with. But I think the problem is that most men, because of all this racism and stuff that's going around the world, and it created such a false image to all of us men, that now that it's being broken apart and all of this stuff, that a lot of men don't know who they are. And I've never really had any problems with black women or anything like that. I always wanted some. I had some, but for some reason they just didn't want me. But I never thought it was because I didn't have no car or anything like that. Just thought maybe they were interested in something else, and that's fine. And as far as me dating Asian women, Japanese girls and stuff like that, I've always been around different people when I was in high school and stuff, military and stuff. So growing up in California, it really exposed me to a lot of stuff. So when I come out here, I see these women, they're all women. But anyway, let me get to the point. Oh man, that only took 3 minutes before my time ran out. Okay, my point is this: black men and you white men and everybody else out there, you probably are subjected to the same thing, but because I'm not you and I don't know how you feel and how you think and stuff like that, I'm not going to sit here and address you, because I don't think that's necessary, since we are all men. But I'm talking to my brothers because I'm going through the same struggles they go through. I'm not going through the same struggles with white people go through, as far as we watch on TV and stuff. And I'm sure a lot of white people go through the same problems, or Mexican people and everybody around the world. But I'm just talking to the brothers. But it does apply to you. But I don't want to say that it applies to you. Take it how you want it. But anyway, brothers, what you guys gotta understand is men, not women. Men carry life. We are the ones that carry life within us, and it's in our testicles. Okay, we are the ones who birth children into the world. A lot of women say, "Oh, I brought the kids into the world." No, they come from us. We put them in the women. The women are in the earth. In the world. We're the ones that bring forth the life, and the women, they just provide a place for that baby to live and be nourished until it's able to breathe and function on its own, which takes about 9 months. But once you realize that, hey, life, we're like gods. Life comes from us. It don't come from them. We shouldn't have to go around here begging a woman to be with us. They should come and want to be with us. They should be begging us to be with them. So somewhere, some way, some people, we just got it all screwed up. As far as you say, oh, these women want materialistic guys and all that. Well, I mean, who wouldn't want somebody that's driving a nice car and gold watches and got money hanging all out their ears and yachts and stuff hanging, around their necks and stuff? Who wouldn't want those? If a woman go after a guy because he got those things, and if he wants to be with her, whether he's mature or immature, whatever, that's their problem. Why would you even bring up such a point like that? It doesn't make no sense. I mean, it's like even in the Bible, which I'm not a Christian, but even in the Bible, it says that it's hard for a rich man to get into heaven. Now think about it. A rich man provides work for other people. He provides for his family. He lives with his family. They have a house. All these things that rich people do. They got the money, the best education and everything. And whether his wife is with him or not, or they divorce, it doesn't matter. The whole fact of the point is he's pretty much doing what the Bible says, whether he's a Christian or not, providing for your family and doing this and doing that. But just imagine with a poor, if it's difficult for a rich man to get into heaven, and he's doing the things pretty much that the Bible says to do, because the only thing the Bible says to do that you need to get into heaven is to accept Jesus in your life. Other than that, just be good. Now, if it's hard for a rich man to be in heaven, just think about how much harder it is for a poor person to get up there. And I'm not saying those that can't go to these expensive college or anything, but I'm talking about the ones that's not even trying. There's the libraries. You don't have to go to university to get education. Go to the libraries. Educate yourself. Fix your body up. Eat properly and stuff like that. If you're going to get a girl pregnant and stuff, at least talk about the things, how you're going to do it and things like that. So to say that our black women are treating us like shit, well, of course they're going to treat us like shit, because that's the way we look in their fucking eyes. That's the way we look in their eyes. We just look like shit. And if you don't like it, then oh well. But that's the truth of the matter is we look like shit. Now, I'm not saying all black men are like that. It's a lot of successful black men out there and stuff like that, but it's a lot of guys out there that's just running off at the mouth and blaming it on the black women. And then they say, well, that's wrong with the Asian woman. But I'm going to tell you something. I write my videos and stuff about Asian women. But man, these Asian women out here in Japan, these Japanese women, man, sisters in the States ain't got shit on them. They ain't got nothing on these women. These women are cold. I mean, I've been with some sisters, some beautiful women and stuff. I got my heart broken and stuff. One time, and after that, I said, you know what? Whatever is whatever. But I mean, I've heard some cold stuff. Like I was in the military. This one Korean girl. We heard about the story. Her husband was messing around on her. She fed him wine and all this stuff, and he went to sleep. She super glued the hole of his penis to his stomach, and he couldn't urinate or nothing, And that's some cold stuff, These Japanese women out here, you mess with them and stuff, and then they ain't gonna call the police on you. They just gonna put your stuff outside and they'll move. Bam! You come home, your stuff sitting outside, ain't nobody living there. That's some cold stuff. Or they'll use this racist stuff like this. One of my friends out in Nagoya, he was dating. One of his friends was dating some girl, and she broke up with him. They got back together, and she told him, "Hey, if you don't mess with me, I'm gonna tell the police that your friend raped me." If he's like, they ain't gonna believe. He didn't do that. She said, she straight up said, hey, he's black, I'm Japanese. Who you think they're gonna believe? So, you're talking about how black women are cold, but these Japanese women, they cold, and it's a lot of horror stories. Lots of horror stories out here.